Hey everyone, it's Giselle, and here I am again with your next video. Wanted to give you some information today. I didn't do my video on Monday. I actually have been really busy putting the final touches on my course, and I had a question from someone, and I thought it was pretty important to answer it. It was from someone named Lauren, and she is in Tucson, Arizona. So Lauren asked me what yoga has to do with abusive relationships, and she was wondering and questioning that because she didn't see the correlation and what yoga would ever have to do with any kind of relationship issue. She also said that she was going through her own relationship problems and that she was questioning it because she wanted to know if there was some way that it would help her out in her current situation. So what does it have to do with yoga, any kind of an abusive situation or any kind of relationship issue? Well, first of all, the word yoga means union, and union means togetherness, okay? And all of life is a union because there is no such thing as separation. We seem to think that we can cut ourselves off from others, but that isn't possible. We are interactive beings. We interact with each other. We interact with the world as we know it, life as we know it. We eat the food of the land. We converse with people, we have relationships, we have bonds, and there is no such thing as isolating yourself. As soon as you feel as though you're isolated, you are going to be feeling that fear factor. And I think that that is what's happening today. Most people are operating from a place of fear. They are afraid of loss. So the fear of loss is very prevalent right now. But when we go into the relationship aspect and we start realizing that we are really connected to everything, we realize that we do need to relate. We need to relate properly, because if we start relating in an unhealthy way, it affects us adversely. So either if we are if we're in a relationship where we feel as though we are being hurt by someone, or we're the ones that are inflicting the pain, either way, it isn't good. So yoga teaches us many principles and many things, and the first thing and one of the most important parts of yoga is non-harming. So that means we don't harm ourselves and we don't harm others. We're also on the brink right now of a very important evolutionary phase in life, and we're starting to realize that our intelligence is taking us places that we've never been before. We're on an evolutionary upswing, let's say, okay? And what's happening is our consciousness levels are rising, and we're realizing that the old way of things, the old way of thinking, and the old way of doing things is not working anymore, and we need to step it up a bit. We need to start to become a little bit more enlightened and aware of better ways to make our lives work. And that's what the word yoga really means. It means union, togetherness, and when we start to understand that, we want to make our lives better, and we want to climb the ladder. We want to go higher. We want to raise our vibration. So whether or not you are in a relationship that's good or bad does not matter. We as human beings are starting to understand that we need to rise above. We need to start opening up our minds to things that were before just unknown, and now we're learning things that are really helpful to us in our furtherance of evolution. So I hope that that answered Lauren's question, and I hope that maybe some of you may have gotten a little bit more understanding as to how yoga can help you through your relationship issues and bring you to a higher level where you have better understanding and you can make things work a lot differently. Okay, so again, I am going to be leaving you with bringing in as much brilliance as possible from all the sources that you have available right now. Also, I am going to be giving you information about a free webinar that I'm doing, and this webinar is available to anyone that wants to join in. It's going to walk us through some of the very important aspects of this course that I'm going to be teaching, and it may help you. So if you feel up to it, let me know. Give me some information as to your situation if you would like to join in on this webinar, and it will be free. So I'm going to leave you that information on the email that I'm sending with this video. Namaste.